Hey guys, so this is going to be a movie review video. We've been on a roll lately, doing a lot of seeking out and finding like good quality horror movies. As we all know, most horror movies suck, and we are on a mission to find the good ones and report them to you.
So this says this main focus of this video will be Train to Busan, but I just wanted to give a quick couple mentions to The Invitation and also A Dark Song.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do a whole video on those two.
Yeah, so I'll just give you the summary, right? So all of these movies, by the way, are like critically acclaimed. They all have like close to 90 or over 90 at Rotten Tomatoes. The Invitation. Here's what I have to say about it. The acting is great. However, the stupidity of the characters I found just frustrating. I didn't like the movie because I just found myself like during the entire thing going like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. Like, it's so obvious what you should do right now. And that just sort of wears on me when like the characters are just like doing things that completely defy common sense and like they're just like setting themselves up for failure. I can only take like so much of that. I can take a couple like slip-ups in decision-making here and then. Like, I get it, it's scary and you're under duress and stress or whatever, but like when you're just like dumb throughout the whole movie, that starts to get a little irritating to me. So I did not like that one. I don't recommend it.
I liked it, even though I agreed some of the character reactions were dumb. There were a lot of people who weren't listening to their instincts, that it was a dangerous situation, that something was wrong, and the one guy who didn't fully trust his instincts because he was stuck in grief from something that he experienced previously in that very house.
The characters are good. Yeah, he's got and I mean, you should still watch it because honestly, I mean, it
had me on the edge.
Oh yeah, and the acting is phenomenal. I mean, like,
I knew something was gonna happen, but they make you wait. Like, it's not bad waiting, but like.
Oh, and it's got the guy who played Eastman from The Walking Dead in it.
Oh, and he's once again a
bad guy. Yeah,
true to form.
Yeah, he's a bad guy, and I love that actor. I don't remember his name, but he's just fucking great. So yeah, that's The Invitation. The other one is called A Dark Song.
I didn't like that one.
She didn't like this one. I loved this one. Another kind. It's similar theme. It's about a woman who hires a like professional necromancer to try and connect with either demons or angels in order to connect her with a chance to talk to her dead son one last time. I won't ruin it for you, but her son died super young. He was like 6 or 7 years old, and she just wants the chance one more time to be able to speak to him, and she believes that this is the only way. And this guy who somehow knows how to do this for reasons that are sort of unexplained, they hold themselves up in her house.
A house that she rents.
Yeah, a house that she rents, and it's crazy. They like can't leave the house for like 4 months or something. It's a long-term ceremony. It's not like a once. It has to be done in a certain order with like all this crazy stuff, and so it's a long-term thing. And I thought it had a really deep, meaningful message at the end, and Jill didn't like it.
I understood the message. I just didn't like the message. Was the thing.
Fair enough.
I thought it was dumb. I didn't think it was. I just did not.
It just wasn't her cup of tea.
It just did not work for me.
It worked for me, so I urge everybody. That one got like a 95 on Rotten Tomatoes, and again, phenomenal acting. Like, everything's it's very, very well done. It's a British film. And then we also saw It. We can do a different video for that one?
Yeah, we're doing Train to Busan.
All right, so Train to Busan, that's what this video is mostly about. This movie is fucking awesome. It's Korean, and it is a zombie movie. And it is without a doubt the best zombie movie I have ever seen. Like, without a doubt, by a landslide. It's amazing. Yeah, go ahead.
My favorite zombie movie is Dawn of the Dead with Ving Rhames and Mackay Pfeiffer, but Train to Busan, the only bad thing I have to say about it is that I didn't care for the musical score, but other than that, the action was spot on, the acting was spot on, the story was spot on, everything made sense.
Yeah, it's a really, like...
The action was
the action is amazing. I mean, I don't know. I've never really gotten into like Korean films. I didn't even really know that they had a big film market. But I'm gonna watch more of them now because the action was amazing. Like, it was realistic. It was super intense. This movie just, like, it's right from the beginning, like, just nonstop. And I mean, they somehow, despite all the chaos and the fact that it's about zombies, like, worked in some, like, really, really deep character development. The one of the main characters is this little girl who's, like, I don't know, like, what, 7 or 8 maybe, and it's about this guy and his daughter, and
they have a contentious relationship.
They have a strained relationship because her mom has told her that the reason why they got divorced is because daddy's selfish and doesn't care about anybody but himself. And so on her birthday, he agrees, because of her wishes, to take her on a train to Busan, which is where the mom is. And so he's trying to deliver her to the mom, basically. And in the middle of this train ride, the zombie apocalypse happens. And it's all about, like, him, you know, conquering his selfishness and trying to rescue his daughter and protect everybody on the train, and all these people on the train interacting with one another in really interesting and unique ways. And it's amazing. It's a great movie, and the characters are really likable.
It focuses on the human condition.
It's all about the human condition, yeah. And again, and that's another movie that has a really deep, you know, really emotional message at the end of it that I found very satisfying. Yeah. So I highly recommend it. Best zombie movie I've ever seen.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah, basically flawless, except for the music.
Yeah.
So.
I just wish I had that music.
And I actually, I liked some of the music. I just didn't like some of the music that went on during the action. I felt like it was kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's just like a cultural thing or whatever. But like I thought the music made sense during the emotional scenes with like the piano and stuff. Like, that all made sense to me. I just didn't like that.
Hire Bear McCreary.
Yeah, I don't know. And you know, again, like, it could just be like a cultural thing. I don't know. Maybe that's just like the way they do it over there.
Honorable mention to 10 Cloverfield Lane. I finally just saw it. I wanted to see it when it first came out. I thought it was connected to Cloverfield. Although technically it could be, because it was like the same. Like, I don't want to ruin it. Anyway, John Goodman is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
And it's so weird. It's like seeing Dan Connor, and he's like a fucking
dude.
And it doesn't mean that he's a good guy or a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know if you haven't seen it, but you should see it because it's just like, it's amazing.
I saw that quite a while ago in the theaters. Jill just saw it like last night with my mom because I had to work. But yeah, it's great. I mean, that's like another one that is just like an all-around phenomenal horror movie. Basically flawless. John Goodman is amazing. Like, I've never seen him play like anything except for like an obviously good guy. So it was really interesting to see.
Role.
Yeah, it was really interesting to see him in a darker sort of a role with, like, you know, all these like different things going on. I always love that when you get to see somebody who's like a stereotypical good guy play somebody terrifying. That's always really interesting to me. So that's a great movie as well.
Alrighty.
I think that's about it.
Yeah.
If you guys like our reviews and anything else we have to say, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like this action, exactly. Go ahead, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, follow us on Instagram at RLRashone. And also like our Facebook page at facebook.com/TheLivingRashone. Hope to talk to you guys soon. Take care.